the undead that were obviously protecting these cult fellows. So we dealt with the undead and went deeper in. And then I'm drawing a blank.
I know we did some shit and killed some shit.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of really fancy elf undead. That really hurt.
Yeah, we're still looking for the cultists.
Fea went down even.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Didn't we fight all the
Bea
little?
got fucking bodied.
Didn't we fight the
There was a demon,
one-on-one battles or something?
Yeah, he hurt me really good.
and then after the demon was the other skeleton dudes.
Was the other game? Never mind.
I used all my coupons.
Just trying to remember which one we were. We're still looking for cultists, aren't we?
Yeah.
Ain't that what me and Dern are
As far
looking
as you
for?
guys are
Cultists?
concerned.
Yeah,
And
we're
we
here.
killed skeletons that were supposedly hiding these cultists down deeper inside, right? That's what the party keeps telling us, that the cultists are inside.
I remember now. There was a
Yeah.
hallway with a trap, and then beyond the hallway, there was a skeleton standing on both sides of the hallway, and we just walked past them all and they attacked, and that's where we left off. After we killed them.
Yeah, we killed skeletons.
And oh yeah, I hit a trap that was like one of those pillars that comes out of the floor and it squished me against the ceiling, and that really sucked.
And then I used that to kill 2 skeletons.
Right. Our 2 big paladins.
Oh, I forgot we have 2 paladins now.
Indeed, yes. You guys are all standing in this corridor, an underground garden behind you, and a stairwell headed down directly ahead.
All right.
Well, I mean, all reality, we have 1 paladin. We have to put them together to get 1 person.
Well, then I think we should proceed down, yes?
Sure.
Obviously, the cultists are going to be in the lowest level of the dungeon. And so I start
And I
walking
do-
down the stairs.
I do the thing to re-disarm the trap, Gilbert.
Of course. You do so, and you guys walk down the stairs.
Yes.
Well, you walk down the stairs. It's about 15 feet. Step off the landing. Sorry. And you can see to your left, about 20 feet away, is a gilded grate-like door depicting a tree. To the north, I should say to your right, the hallway opens up into a large, well-lit chamber. At the center of which you can see looks to be some kind of dais with looks like a sarcophagus on it.
All right. So the only way out down here is through the doors?
Well, yeah, there's a chamber to your right and the door to your left, and the way you came.
Let's go check out the chamber. I go there first.
All right. You go there first. You can see that there's this sarcophagus, and now that you kind of step in and get a better angle, you can see that it looks like this entire room is some kind of crypt based on the statues, which look to be like they're painted gold, like the statues on the floor above, and the storage, or I should say, the interment of the bodies. This looks to be a crypt for rather important people. You can see, however, that that sarcophagus, now that you have a better view of it, has been broken open. And you can hear the sounds of like muttering and the clattering of bones across on the other side of the room. This section is obscured by the size of the dais and the pillars nearby.
All right, I just walk forward and ascend the dais to look over the other side and see what's making the noise.
All right. You can see that this part of the room has been ransacked. Bones are laying out on the ground. You can see a few shambling flesh bodies walking about as a figure in black robes, kind of holding a gnarled wooden staff with a skull set onto the top of it, sifts through the bones.
I attack. There's a cultist right in front of me.
All right, yeah, you go charging. Okay.
Yeah.
Rolling this. Let's go.
Yep, roll an ish.
No one expects the gnomish paladin to just, directly assault.
Hey, real quick, what level are we?
13.
The paladins are going.
So what are we attacking?
There's an obvious cultist, like black robes, necromantic stuff, poking through, desecrating some ancient elven tomb.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to get to the smiting.
Well, I mean,
Indeed.
I'm getting the smiting first. So I'm gonna not
Yeah,
rage.
hold up, buddy.
I mean, yeah, this is the smite part of the game. We smite now.
Yeah. Settle down, bucko. One moment.
Negotiations have broken down.
Negotiations? That sounds like heresy.
I mean, there was no negotiations needed because they were in a tomb.
All right.
Cultists, clearly.
He didn't even roll a niche. Oh, wait. I was still looking at the truck up on center blocks.
Speaking
I'm in
of
the
which,
wrong
Mr.
chat.
Did OSHA actually find you personally? Because I'm pretty sure they can't do that.
No, they found the company, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But Scott made me pay for it.
That's
It was my thing. That's like
that is incredibly illegal. They are not allowed to do
Yeah,
that.
that's really, really illegal.
Yeah, Mister,
There's
you were robbed by your employer. Your employer stole $1,000 from you.
Well, I understand all of that, and I know it's illegal. But to keep my job, I told him that I would pay for it. Otherwise, he would have fired me. So I bribed my boss to keep my job. Yes, I knew that.
Oh,
Why should that's still illegal?
all right. Let's not have this on a fucking recording.
I knew this.
Too late.
Under, quick, kill the stream.
Too late.
Oh God, our whole maybe one viewer on Twitch who's probably also a player
Or a
has
bot.
found out the truth.
I mean, I got nothing to hide. It was my fun.
The OSHA spy bots are watching our streams. They know
Of
about our
course, this was
NSFW chat
also- This
and
was
all of the
also
OSHA non-compliance.
I bet they have
Okay.
a man on the inside.
30 years ago. This was also 20-something years ago, maybe.
All right. Let's
All right.
focus. Thank you, Hunter, for adding those guys to the Anish. All right. Faraduel.
Well, I am not going to rage, and instead I'll just go over and attack whichever one of the supposed cultists are closest.
You're not going to rage?
No, because I only have one rage left.
Under, that Anish is so fucking cursed. Roman numerals with lowercase? Dear God, man.
Heresy.
All right, so who you taking a swing at? One of the four fleshy undead? This guy? The necromancer-looking dude?
The necromancer.
Okay. He's going to shield that. No hits.
Well, that's rude. I will then attempt to intimidate presence him. He will need to make a wisdom. Wait, where's yours? Wisdom save. Yes, a wisdom saving throw of 20.
Alrighty, let's see this guy here. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he fails.
Alright, he is frightened of you.
Yes.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Alright, DM2. So, these shambling undead. Yeah, they're going to lunge at you, Faraduel, since you've just ganged up on their boss. And they're going to begin swinging their claws at you and trying to bite you with their teeth.
Okay. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
All right. Well, let's see here. Do me a favor
Uh-huh.
and roll me 7 con saves first.
Oh my god.
And I get +5 from one of the kneecap brothers, right?
No, you are outside of the aura.
Ooh.
The reason I'm
No
having you
way.
roll the save first is just because of the effect it deals. We might need to revisit these numbers.
Okay, so I need to roll 7 of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So the paralyzing effect never becomes irrelevant as they maul you. All right. So you said 7 hits, including the crit?
Indeed.
Alrighty.
This gonna suck.
So 9, 5, 8, 13, 6, 8, 17.
All right, well, I am bloody now.
You're bloody.
Yes.
He didn't rage.
Oh, you didn't rage.
He's also been, like, getting beat the fuck up this entire adventuring day.
We've done
Alright.
too much combat. I can't rage all the time.
Can't rage all the time.
Too tired to be angry.
Yeah.
Alright, that's DM2 Sinclair.
All right. Distance to obvious, cultist / necromancer.
30 feet.
Okay. Do I have? I will make a longbow attack. Sorry. I shoot him with my longbow.
Okay.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Yes.
I don't know. He could have some bullshit.
Divination wizard.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Nat 1.
All right. 45 piercing from a silvered arrow.
He howls in pain as you hit him.
I would hope so. Okay, no, that's it.
Alright, DM1. This guy. Alright, let's see here. What of these options does he want to use? Yeah, we'll go with this. He begins casting a spell. Pharaoh-Duel, do you have Mage Slayer?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Alrighty. You guys can, all of you, feel the moisture being drawn from your bodies. I need a Constitution saving throw.
The moisture being drawn from my body?
Yes.
I hope this isn't a save or suck effect.
I get.
Well, all of you are inside of Dern's aura, except for Pharaoh-Duel.
Endurance +5, right?
Sorry, I was thinking so hard about that joke, I forgot what save it is.
Yeah, same. It's a con save, right?
Yeah.
Con and +5?
Yes.
Yeah, it turns out the worst part of being a necromancer is all of your good shit is all fucking con saves.
Yeah, and those are our strongest saves for most of us.
Well, you'll be effective against other wizards.
The anti-wizard necromancing hunting squad.
All right. Ferduel pass, Cern pass, Dern pass, Porkchop pass, Sinclair fail.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Our only non-frontline fighter failed.
52 points of necrotic damage.
Holy balls!
Is that an attacker I can see?
Save for half.
Hold up. One moment.
I mean, if he's casting a spell, it would be able to be seen, wouldn't it?
Well,
An
no,
AoE.
it's the wording of what that effect was. Was that a spell attack, Gilbert?
No, that's a spell. Not it. He did not hit you with an attack. Yeah, at least if I'm looking at this correctly. Yeah, that's not an attack, but it is a spell.
How is it not an attack? It dealt damage.
Yeah, it's not an attack action though.
That's of an attack. It's not an attack action.
No, that's what that means. Attack means attack. This is a save.
There's some spells require like a spell attack roll. This did not. This was just an area of effect that requires a saving throw.
Yeah.
Good point.
Because there's a lot of stuff that could be interpreted as an attack, like
That's why I asked.
an enchantment spell. Yeah, no, this is just an actual spell. You make a save. There's no attack involved. All right, 52 points necrotic.
Mm-hmm. Noted.
And yeah. All right. That's this guy, Dern.
Well, I move forward and attack when I get into melee. I'm assuming there's no problem with me getting into melee.
What's your movement speed? Because he does currently have those undead when they kind of closed around Faradul. There's not exactly an easy way to get to him.
Well, how far is he?
Well, it was 30 feet for Faradul to get to him.
Okay, and the fact that I was out in front and was the first one to see him and charge in, how far am I from him?
Sure. You're able to get around the crowd.
Okay. Well, then I attack him.
All right.
Part of my cunning plan to attract the zombies to pay attention to me.
Does a 17 hit him?
Reaction shield.
All right, well, I hit him again. And again. How about a 19?
No, not with that shield.
All right, that's it.
All right. And pork chop. Pork chop. Pete.
Yes?
Your turn.
First off, was that damage save for half or save for none?
Save for half.
Okay.
I gotta ask, Gilbert. What's his base AC?
Base AC?
Yeah, you shielded against a 22 and a 17. That doesn't add up.
That would be me fucking up basic arithmetic. His base armor class is 17. He shielded
Okay.
22.
I was gonna say, I was like, Jesus, this guy's got 18 AC, and then 17 missed with a shield. I'm like, wait a minute. Sorry.
Okay. And how far away is he?
Oh, it's just me fucking up math. Sorry, what, Pete?
How far away is he?
Like 30 feet.
That is close enough. Let's see, is there anything I want to do to myself or my allies before I attack? I haven't played this character in a minute. I gotta refamiliarize myself with all the stuff I have. Not for now. Oh, wait. 1d10, fighter level. Actually, I will bonus action second wind. Then I'll make my 3 attacks.
So that's 3 hits.
And is someone in melee for that to hit?
Yeah.
Unfortunate for them. Alright, we'll roll the hits on him first.
Faradul,
Yes.
I believe you've just taken a tomahawk to a butt cheek.
Yep.
Ow!
Okay, that's against him. 36 slashing. Yeah, sharpshooter's a bitch.
Plus 34?
Yeah. I have a 17 to each of my attacks.
He's a +7 base and +10 to each hit.
Correct.
Oh! Oh,
Sharpshooter.
you're... Sorry. I thought you were rolling the nat 1 hitting Faradul first.
No,
I
that
was
one.
I was
that'd
like,
be-
how the
ooh.
fuck do you have a plus 34 on 1 hit?
That one is only 21.
Ow!
So plus 10, and then where's the plus 7 coming from? I'm just curious.
The +7 is the base modifier.
Yeah, it's his normal to hit.
Yep. Well, not my to hit, my damage
Or
modifier.
yeah, your damage. Sorry, yeah, damage.
It is my strength, which is a +5, +2 from archery fighting style.
Ah, right, okay. God, fucking damn, woof.
Yeah. Pork chop has always hit hard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a while since you've been in a combat.
Mm.
Yeah, you chopped the pork that was my ass.
Ah, well. Yeah, you're paladins. You can do it.
Faradul over here, it's just whole left ass cheek is sitting on the ground.
Hey, it's gone. I now have an asymmetric ass.
Yeah, a couple of cure wounds will take care of that.
His
Gonna
left
pop
ass
back out.
cheek will never fit on quite right again.
No, we'll just have to get like the suction cup for your truck to like pull it back out.
You still up, Faradul?
Barely.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
Well, actually, I'll back up 30 feet.
Alrighty.
Then I'm done.
Sir?
All right, CERN's about to do something crazy. How far am I from the guy?
About 30 feet.
30 feet? All right, I am going to Hexblade curse him, and then I am going to back up away from him, at least, 30 more feet. And then as my action, I am going to cast haste on myself. And then that gives me one more action. And now I'm going to turn myself into a howitzer and start blasting him from a distance. I'm Etheridge blasting from across the room.
Okay.
I don't think you can do that, mister.
Why not?
That action can only be used to take the attack, one weapon attack only. Eldritch Blast is not a weapon.
So I can't attack?
You can, but only once, and only with a weapon.
Oh, well. Is that how that haste works?
That is the words
Yes.
in the spell description.
Well, then I'm not going to cast haste on myself. I misread the spell. I didn't realize I couldn't do that. I thought I was going to be able to do that twin cast, so I'm not going to do that. 30 feet from him, then I'm just going to blast anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Three hits.
Okay.
2 on the Necromancer, 1 on Faradul.
All right. That's the Necromancer.
Okay.
And Faradul.
Yes.
But I still cursed him on my I still did that. Still bonus action
All right.
cursed him. I'm just gonna blast
Well,
him.
that's 4 points of force damage to Faradul.
All right.
How?
All right. That's CERN DM3. All right. Wait, fuck, this ain't the right block. Hold on. One moment. Okay. So you can see a ghost kind of emerge from one of these coffins and float up to we'll go with Dern. Dern, I believe that provokes an attack of opportunity.
It does, and I will get to the bonking. Does a 22 hit it?
Yes.
All right. "12 points, a mixture of bludgeoning and radiant damage."
Oof. All right. And then this thing. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have it use Horrifying Visage to defend the Necromancer. We'll have it use it on Faradul,
Yes.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that's not good. I get a +5 though, right? From yeah, look.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. Oh no.
Indeed. The ghost's visage is horrifying. You are frightened.
No, he's not.
Ah, no, you're not.
Aura of courage. Allies within range cannot be frightened.
Aha.
Fun bit. He failed by 5 or more. And so, its horrifying visage ages you by 10 years.
Well, that's rude.
How old are you, Faradul?
Had
Good
a
question.
character retire of this.
Well,
Fighting a
probably,
monster like
I
this.
don't think I had that. Wait, hold on. Background.
And it was
Probably
in
was
one
like
of Gilbert's campaigns.
25.
Let's see. If I remember, you were a young
Yep.
young lad.
25 when we started.
Yeah, I got hit for like 40 years. Fucking, what's the one that left with the hammer and shit? Was that this same campaign?
Yes, that was this campaign. I do not remember your character name.
Me neither, but he got hit by the same fucking thing. Got aged 40 years and retired. First mission out.
Com check?
Check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, connection just went red there and I disconnected. All right. How old are you?
25 when we started this campaign. Well, when I joined the campaign, I should say.
All right, so 25, 26, 27.
Well, 35. At least.
2 years
Well,
past campaign. Well,
2 years have passed since
Alright.
the
You are
since Faradol
37.
joined. You're
I
older
have
than me.
I have fucking stolen the prime of your life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
All downhill from here.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Man,
you
please-
skipped your 30s. That sucks.
Now, please tell me how you feel, and this is for posterity, so please be honest.
I feel a little slightly more seasoned though, with a little bit of gray hair. You know, the salt and pepper hair coming in. You know, kind of feel like However, now when I sleep, I wake up and like that little muscle twitches and it kind of hurts. You know, so it's the pros and cons.
Indeed. Faradul, your turn.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try to hit this necromancer again. And I'm just gonna rage now.
Well, the 28, so 2 hits. Not the 20, the 18, so 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
As yeah, he's bloodied.
Good. Oh, and then I hold on. And then I use my bonus action to continue the intimidating presence. And that's the end of my turn.
Does he make a save or?
Yeah, you can. I mean, it doesn't say, but I would assume that he can make another save.
If it doesn't say.
Yeah, if it don't say it, don't say.
Well, let me just double check here. Make sure I'm not getting, a short cutoff there. No, actually it doesn't. It keeps going until he either ends its turn out of the line of sight or more than 60 feet away.
All right, yeah, so he's still scared.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Which make it the ghasts. Well, they don't want you killing their boss. So, two of them are going to maul you, Fairduel.
Okay. One, two, three hits. 3 Constitution saves.
Yep. +5.
I think
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. 5, 12, 9 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
The other two are going to try tearing apart
Wait, hold
Dern.
on. Okay.
Oh,
I need to make sure I'm not going to go down here.
Dern, doesn't that 20 hit you?
Yes, that's the only thing that hit me in that.
Ha! I'm still up by 1 hit point.
Dern, that's 21 points of slashing damage, and I need a con save from you. Yeah, you're good. All right, Sinclair. Sinclair.
Ruffles.
Yep. I would like to shoot the necromancer. Can I do
Bold
that?
plan, see how it plays out.
I really need brutal crit. My D key wasn't working. That's annoying. 32 silver piercing.
Very nice.
That's it.
He's not doing great. This guy. Yeah, he's not doing great. Hmm. Let's see. Can he use this? No, can't use that. Sorry, I should have set these to filter the casting time a bit better.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh.
You know what? You know what? If he's going down, he's taking you with him, Faradul.
I
As he
don't wanna.
points finger at you and casts Finger of Death. Con save.
See in the aura?
Yes.
Nice.
Can I roll initiative?
Not at this point, probably.
Yeah, probably not at this point. You can see within range. Yeah, so you feel searing pain,
Ow.
and you take half as much damage here. Uh, 51 points of necrotic damage. You took half.
Yeah, but I stay up. It looks like
He curses you.
yeah. Well, and then it it took down the one hit point I had left, but then my unrelenting fury kicked in and said no.
Indeed.
More relentless rage, but I like unrelenting fury. It sounds cooler.
All right. Dern.
Well, I'm going to smack the necromancer. Does a 26 hit him?
Yes.
All right, and I'm going to throw a level 4 smite on this.
It's a spicy meatball.
Is he a fiend or undead?
No.
All right, I do 30 points of damage, 4 of which is bludgeoning, and the remainder is radiant.
That is enough to kill him. As he slumps over dead, the ghost dissipates, and the other undead fall over dead, turning into ash.
Oh, thank Christ.
No, I'll go through his pockets and look for loose change.
All right, yeah, this guy has
kind of magical bracelet? Nope.
We don't know.
What's a stall? Did you mean like a stole? Ah!
I don't even know what the fuck happened there. He has one stall, like a fruit stall.
Well, it's like, like, was he keeping a mount there?
Is it a toilet? Like what?
All right, who's our resident? Oh, wait, we don't have one.
We don't have anybody that can cast Identify.
We'll have to take it, bag it up, take it back to the academy. They'll
Yep.
tell us what it is.
I've dumped it all in the bag of holding for now.
Bag it up, take it back there. Yeah, we need a wizard.
Oh, we don't have anybody who can cast Identify anymore?
No.
Oh, I'll have to do that later.
Oh, you know how?
I could. I didn't build my character that way because we previously had someone who could do that.
Well, now we.
But you know the spell, right?
It's on my list. Let me I gotta look how it works. Let's see here.
You just have to prepare it.
Have the pearl. I always.
I'm not sure if my spellcasting works that way. I need to read it.
Well, no, what I'm saying is if you know the spell.
I don't know the spell. It's on my list. I don't know the spell.
Oh, do you have to pick like a wizard?
Yes.
Ah.
Place one of the wizard spells you know with another spell of your choice from the wizard spell list. Okay, I did just gain a level this session, so I could pick it if I wanted to.
It
could
would
be
be
in
beneficial.
the spell book. It could
Do we have
be
the
in
pearl?
the spell book.
I don't
What's
have a
that?
spell book.
What
No.
spells
He's
are
saying
written
it could be in the spell book that we got, but he can't also learn spells like a wizard.
I'm not a wizard.
Oh, okay. I mean, you just need somebody that knows Arcana to transpose it, right?
I do know Arcana. In fact, I'm very good at it.
Well, no.
No?
Writing a spell scroll, you have to be able to cast the spell.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you can copy the page, but if you don't know how the magic actually works, you're just making a really nice copy of the page.
Ah, okay.
They trust me. If I could scribe stuff from spell books into legitimate spells, even if I can only do it at the level that I can do it to, I have a +10 Arcana.
I mean,
I would be doing it.
I think that used to be a thing, didn't it?
It may be a different edition, but not in 5th.
Probably one of the bloated systems they got rid of.
So yeah, if you could take Identify, I do have an
Yep.
extra pearl. I always
I've
carry an
identified
extra one.
that. So give me that
Alright.
pearl.
Yep, take it. Put it in your inventory.
Okay.
I always carry an extra pearl. And then a bunch of diamonds and stuff.
Oh, I just remembered the reason why I wasn't the one doing this. It's because I'm not a ritual caster. Oh well.
That's fine. You know the spell. Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
I do.
Then you can write spell scrolls.
Yeah.
I thought
You
you
can
had to
just
be.
write spell scrolls of Identify and then give them to me.
Yeah,
as long as you know the spell, that's all that matters.
If it's on one of your lists, then
yeah.
Yes.
As long as you are capable, I'm not know the spell. As long as you are capable of casting the spell, that's all that matters.
Don't you have
the
to be a
rest is
wizard to do
just
that?
paperwork. What's that?
Don't you have to be a wizard?
No.
No,
Okay.
you just have to be able
Not
to cast
not by
the
Under and
spell.
Gilbert's rule.
Oh, all right.
Just proficiency in Arcana is capable of writing a spell scroll.
Right, and if you're able to cast, if that spell is on
Yep.
your list.
Yeah, and then
Whichever
the normal
kind of
spell
caster you
scrolls, spell scroll casting rules apply. But yeah, next time that we're traveling on the ship, I'll just give you a bunch of spell scribing components, just write a shit ton of identifies, and I'll take them. Because then, then you don't have to worry about being, preparing it or anything like that. So, but yeah, as long as you can cast it, that's all we need. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I can cast it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. And then, Under, actually, that's a good question. Does that, for identify, you just have to have the pearl when you're writing the scroll, right? You don't actually consume pearl, but you still need to have it
Yeah,
when you're writing.
it's a focus. It's not
It depends on if the spell says it consumes a material component. Scribing a spell of it does consume it.
This one doesn't. It's
Right, yeah, for like identify, you just have to have the pearl present when scribing the scroll.
Yep, not when using. Because the scroll is the spell ready to cast. You don't need the pearl to cast it anymore. So yeah, just hang on to the pearl, and yeah, next time we have travel, because I think that's just the first level, right? So you can just do one a day.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, if you just do one a day for the next travel if we sail around, or we have downtime when we get back to the city. But regardless. So yeah, we won't worry about identifying crap right now, but we do have the capacity to identify, which was a problem. Gilbert, is there any noting or annotation with this staff you want me to write down, or the bracers for that matter?
No, the staff is just like a spellcasting focus.
Okay.
Old man Faradul says it's time to take a sleepy.
And then anything you want me to notate with the spell book?
Oh, Necromancer spellbook.
Okey-doke.
Oh, right. The name. The name of this necromancer was Jalbert.
Gilbert with a J-A.
Was he a Septimus?
No.
Are they a corrupt on this world as well?
Well, he dead now. Okie doke. We'll look at that later. Got that. Okie doke. So, what else is in this room? You said there was a bunch of, or a sarcophagus at least.
Mm-hmm. There was a pilfered sarcophagus, and he was currently going through a bunch of bones.
Were they particularly nice bones?
They do appear to have the delicate appearance of elvish bones, yes.
Ooh. Make really good lightweight fishing lures.
Yeah, looks like he's broken open several coffins and was like lining up the bodies and assembling them in some manner.
Ah, okay. Well, I will go through the rest of the room just to see. Maybe he missed something.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah, we good. Wait, is it? I always forget. Is it clerics that are guidance? It's clerics that are guidance.
Yes, it's clerics.
Yeah, clerics, druids. I think bards can do it too.
All right, yeah, you poke around the room. And so, yeah, you're poking around, and what you notice as you're looking through the coffin, the central one, the body that was in there has been pulled out. There's what looks to be a funeral gown that's just kind of laying halfway exposed. The sand that the body was laid on has been disturbed, and you can spot that it looks like there is a some kind of metal immediately underneath it.
Well, I will take a moment and cast Detect Magic.
Well, you're definitely detecting nothing outside like the magic lights in the room.
Okay, then I'll grab it. Whatever the metal was.
Okay, it looks to be like it covers the entire underside area where the body was laid.
Oh,
You just kind of dust it off.
it sounded like it was like a dagger or something. Yeah. I'll dust it off. And is it lead?
It is.
Okay, I cut through it. Well, I'll get all the sand out that I can, and then cut the lead at the edges to make a sheet and roll it up. Well,
All
why
right,
waste good lead?
you roll up the lead bed.
I'm just putting sheet of lead coffin sized 4 pounds.
Inside, underneath, you see a golden chest.
Anything on Detect Magic?
Nope. It looks like this whole interior space is lead lined. You pulled off the top part. The chest is not magic, but you can see that it is inlaid with elvish writing.
Okay, what's it say?
It reads, "Here lies the true body of Taldir, most beloved of our kingdom's daughters.
Ah,
Let
the
he
princess's
who would
name.
let he who would disturb her rest suffer the wrath of our kingdom's dead."
Is this a take on the Eldari?
What was that name, Gilbert, by the way?
Taldir.
Gilbert.
Also, yeah, look, I couldn't come up with a good name when I was coming up with names, so fuck
Okay.
off.
At least he's honest.
I mean, I'm just glad we're spreading out a little bit from, Darmok and Angelot is all.
Fuck off, man.
Temba, his arms wide.
Okay, well, I will check out the
Temba.
We gotta watch Lower Decks.
Well, we're on to season 3.
Lower Decks is.
Hey, let's not get distracted at this moment.
Oh, okay, yeah. Back to the game.
So,
Any other way out of the room?
no, just the way you guys came.
Well,
You guys are
if we're pretty sure that
standing
this
there
area
with a box.
Yeah, well, let's go back, and there's those doors, right?
There is.
Let's go through the doors.
All right, you go up to the gate, leaving behind the golden box inside the sarcophagus. Yeah, you're standing here in front of the gate. It's made to look like a tree.
Let's go. I open
All
the
right.
door.
I'm going last.
I'm right beside my brother. Charge!
Just be clear, you guys aren't doing anything else in that previous room. You're just leaving it there.
I might have
Are we done
dozed
with
off
the
there for a
tangents?
second. So,
Say again?
was there something there?
Yeah, I'm back. Are we done with the tangents?
Yeah, the party
Took my headphone off, went
sat
off for a
there in
cigarette.
complete silence for a while, and then left the room.
Wait, what? Who searched? I thought, what's his name searched the room.
Yeah, Sinclair searched.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
Yep.
standing in front of a gold box about to investigate it, and
Yep.
everybody started talking, so I just took my headphones off and went out and had a cigarette.
And then you
Oh.
all stared at each other for a good 4 minutes, and then left the room.
Well, that was all Sinclair. He left the game because he got frustrated and just we didn't know what was going on. We figured he was done.
Whose fault is that?
Anyway, so okay, we go back and we let
So-
Sinclair do stuff with the golden box.
Yeah,
Sinclair,
fine.
do your thing.
I like to check the box for traps.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Can we open the box after a siesta?
A siesta, you say?
Yes.
I prefer fiestas.
That's your investigation check, the 12?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not seeing any traps on here.
Yeah, I'm not looking for secrets or hidden things, so I don't get advantage. It's only for hidden stuff that I get advantage.
Oh yeah.
Checking a room.
Yeah, no, you look over this this chest. It doesn't look trapped.
All right.
You're not seeing anything like particularly noteworthy about it, other than the fact it's very nicely made.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll pull it out for now. Like just not opening it, just picking it up out of the sarcophagus.
All right, you do so.
And then take the rest of the lead.
Okay.
And then if everybody wants to back up, I'll open it.
I back up.
I back up.
I sit there.
All right. Those of you who are backing up, how far are you backing up?
Out of the room.
They stand at the door, I stand at the other end of the room with Dern.
All right, you open it up.
Oh wait. Before I open it, since Dern is staying, I'll throw my last bardic at you, Dern. So D6 bardic inspiration.
All right.
Just in case. That's for 10 minutes, so.
Yep.
And then I open it up.
All right, you open it up. Laying on a bed of looks to be like red silk, you can see the perfectly preserved head of what looks to be an elf woman. And when I say perfectly preserved, I mean pristine, like
Looks like
zero
her eyes
signs
are about
of
to
decay.
open up and blink.
Correct. It is that level of pristine preservation.
All right. Am I detecting any magic now with it open?
Yes. The head is magical.
Well, obviously, considering its preservation. Okay. Well, I'll close that up and put it in the bag of holding. How much does that box with the head weigh? We're not there yet, but we're getting there.
About 100 pounds.
Okay, maybe on second thought. Does anybody want to carry 1,000 feet of silk rope?
I could do that. What do you need it for?
Well, 1,000 feet of silk rope is 100 pounds, so I can just tradesies it in the bag of holding.
I mean, I've got 100 pounds to spare.
Okay.
Oh, I apparently don't have any.
I mean, I have tons of weight carrying capability. I can add.
I was saying, aren't you carrying the other 100 pounds of silk rope
I'm
already?
carrying the other 200 feet, so I'll just add another 3 for 3. That'd be fine.
Yeah, so I'll just shove the 1,000 feet of silk rope in my backpack. You call it good.
Darn him. Well, that still leaves me with one 1,000 foot section in the bag of holding. All right, so that is in the bag of holding.
Looks like most of my inventory is being taken up by a bunch of gold that I presumably would have had time to sell.
Oh, yeah, you're not carrying that anymore.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that's been transitioned into the Institute's coffers.
Okay, well, let me just find out how much I was carrying, unless you had it written down.
I do not have what you were specifically written down. I just had the total gold.
Well, do you know if that's included or not?
Yes, the total gold from the sphere was the number that I used to calculate how much gold we made. So any
That's
amount that anybody was carrying was included in that amount. So you can just nix that total weight. That is already accounted for.
Yep.
Yeah, it was in case that Intervin didn't make it back and we had to carry the little bits of gold out.
Ah, well, now I have lots of room for that rope. Although it sounds like someone else has it.
Yeah, I mean, you could cut it in half and each have 500 feet of silk rope.
I already have rope.
Yeah. Is it silk?
No, it's regular.
Oh. Get rid of the regular.
Why?
Silk is better?
Doesn't it have worse tensile strength?
No, they're identical except for silk weighs half as much. That's the only difference. Silk costs 10 times as much and weighs half as much.
Hang on.
That's why I always upgrade to silk as soon as I can. I'm a rogue. Carrying capacity is a premium.
Oh, yeah. Well, next time we get a chance, I'll upgrade to silk.
All right. Okay, so coffer looted. This is obviously, a tomb of some sort for this elven princess, which we kind of knew coming in. I mean, it was a shrine to Telenande, but now it also appears to be a tomb. All right, so back out and
Burying unconsecrated ground, after all.
Yeah, and then where were you, Dern, with the doors? We'll go back
Well,
there.
back to the before we came to this room, there was a set of doors.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So back on Dern's point.
All right. It is late, however, and I do have to go.
All right.
Have a
See
good
you.
night, sir.
Have a good one.
Right. So yeah, we go back to those doors, and I push them open and go forward.
All right. You push open the door. It opens easily. Beyond, you can see a corridor stretching out into a large room. You can see a mass of shadows shifting and moving as if there is a crowd of people in the chamber.
Okay. And do I see anything else?
Not from where you're standing.
Well, I move forward then.
All right. You move up. Now that you can see into the chamber. Yes, the room is fairly well lit by these floating motes of light, and you can see that a horde of skeletons and zombies have currently piled up around a pillar. You can see the brass brazier sitting on top of it, holding one of those motes of light, and you can see someone is up there, a small someone.
Well, describe them. What do they look like?
They look like a halfling wearing padded armor.
I yell out to them. Are you with the cult or the other adventuring party?
The halfling look over to you guys from the other side of the room. Oh, thank the gods! I'm one of the adventurers. I don't suppose you could help me down from here.
How far up is it?
15 feet.
Oh, I got
He's
it.
just, surrounded by the undead.
So I start blowing on the eagle whistle, and then I fly over to him.
I always forget that our barbarian can fly.
Everybody forgets the barbarian can fly.
He believes he can fly.
And then when I get close to him, I just kind of hold up my arms to, for him to, get ready to be picked up. And then I pick him up.
Yep. Yeah, he basically jumps right on you.
All right, then we fly back.
The undead kind of track you as you fly along. You land, and they begin shambling your way. All right, we should get going now.
How many zombies and skeletons are there?
A horde. You're not certain how many. Maybe at least 50.
We can take them.
I was gonna say Dern could take them alone.
I'm out of spell slots and I'm like near death, so probably not alone. But we can take them.
Concerns with you. We can get this. We got this.
Is there a reasonable choke point?
There's a gate.
Say again.
Gate?
There's definitely that gate you guys just came through, about 15 feet back.
Well, sure, let's back up and, let them come into the gate as we bop them and, mean that their numbers mean nothing.
Yeah, then
All
as
right.
we
Just a reminder
back
that
up,
fair duel is combat ineffective at the moment.
But that's all right. The paladins are fine.
Yeah, you got Dern, Cern, and Fea. We'll be fine.
Yeah, just making sure everybody's aware. That's all.
Yeah.
Dern was never hitting that last combat. He hid in the back.
Yeah, so we just back up, leaving Cern, Dern, and Fea as a line, so that as the zombies, are forced to choke down to get through the door, we're just right on the other side of it and bop them.
and right at that choke point, just out of their melee range, I cast web.
Do auras?
All right.
I have a
It's
question.
it's probably safe to say, I think, given the resources you guys have, even if we were to play this out, you'd probably be able to cut them all down.
I only have the one web, but this is
I
definitely
got
worth
questions. Does auras stack?
No.
'Cause I
Well,
have two
different types of
separate
auras have effects, but like
Two of the
saving
same
throw
ability
boost,
do
yeah.
not stack.
Got you. Ken.
Two different abilities do stack.
Got you. Because I was looking at my second aura, which would only account for at the moment would have been for Dern because he was the only one right beside me.
That doesn't help any of us.
Yeah, no.
No, I mean we have no idea what you mean.
Oh yeah, no. It's his. It's like his secondary if aura is aura of atrocity. You get 10 feet of walking speed if you start in my aura.
Aura of what?
I don't know how to spell it. Atrocity.
Atrocity?
No, Alacrity.
Alacrity?
Alacrity?
That one. Yes, that one.
Aura of atrocity.
I don't know.
I want that aura.
That sounds like an Oathbreaker aura.
Yeah, I know. Red Lantern aura. All right.
Oath of Beer Paladin. Aura of intoxication.
I mean, I would play that. I'd play that. That'd be fun.
It only works on allies. It's entirely debilitating. The Paladin of alcoholism is just bad to have in the party.
Everyone who's around him automatically gets drunk. That's what his aura does. Makes you drunk. You start failing saves and shit. All right, what are we doing, people?
So we're whittling down this horde.
Yep. Which wouldn't be much of an issue.
Yeah, you guys are able to carve through them.
Yeah.
As they're forced into the choke point, and their units don't clip and don't auto reinforce.
And then they hit the web.
Well, you know, like how like when you're using like a push mower and it like you run into some really thick wet weeds and you got to like prop it up on the back wheels to get everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, once we're done mopping them all up, we'll drop concentration on web and let's go check the room out.
How about we talk to the halfling first?
Yeah, we could do that.
You know, the one we pulled out of that room. Right. So I turn like, great. So who are you and what do you know about the cult?
My name's Fibbit Blunderfoot. I was part of a group of adventurers. We were hired to check out this vault. Turns out it's not a vault. It's it's two things actually. It looks like there's an old elven tomb here, and then down that way, right over there, he kind of points to the other side of the room. Down that way, looks like it goes to some kind of, I guess, the temple's undercroft. At the very least, it's a different set of burial chambers. Not a huge expert, but near as I can tell, it's that's the area where other worshippers of Telenande could be found. Down that way, we never got down that way, but as far as I can, as far as we were able to determine, we think that's where the we think this might be where rather important elven He just can't keep stuttering. Elven princess might have been buried.
Is
You write
this
his
guy
name?
kind of shifty? Like he's hiding something?
Give me an insight check.
Shit. I'm not good at insights. I was hoping Darn would pick up on this.
That's nice, Cern. Roll insight.
You're the one who asked.
Well,
I'm smart, not wise.
my God, does this guy have like a stutter?
How do you spell his name, Gilbert?
You seem awful twitchy.
So how many cultists did you find down here?
Cultist? Well, there's the fuck, now I'm having trouble saying the word. There's a
You Elmer fudded yourself.
Yes, right. Fucking hell, I can't say the fuck.
Spooky, scary skeletons?
Yeah, there's the necromancer guy.
He's dead.
Oh, well, that's good.
Sinclair holds up his head. And then puts it back in the sack and back in the bag of holding.
Wait, you cut off the necromancer's head?
I always take trophies.
Okay, Twidget. Wow, he's dead.
Well, in case there's a bounty, now I have his head to prove it was him.
I wouldn't know about any bounty. Just that guy has been pain in the ass for us.
Us? How many of you are left?
Near as I know, I'm the only one.
Insight check.
He seems like he's being honest.
How many of you were in the original party that came down?
Well, if you came through our camp, well, you would have had to. That was us. We got jumped while we were resting. We've been down here about 2 or 3 days.
Well, I didn't ask how long.
Checking out the chamber. And well, we got jumped. There's myself, an elf, a couple humans, 2 dwarves.
Your party with these people.
Yeah.
You don't know their names.
It's more I didn't think to name them.
So, a halfling,
Give me a second.
2 dwarves, 1 elf, and 3 humans?
Yes.
Gilbert, that's the exact same party comp.
I know. They're not the same.
I know. I'm just pointing out. Apparently, there's a standard for adventuring parties in this neck of the woods. It must consist of 3 humans, 1 elf, 2 dwarves, and a halfling.
It's look, man, it's fucking meta. This is the optimal adventuring party. If you don't have an adventuring party of this composition, the feng shui will be all off.
What about a Goliath?
You're
Look,
our
guys,
Goliath. We don't
all
share.
this party's feng shui is so fucked.
Why do you think we've lived so long? All right. So yeah, he gives us his party and composition and everybody's names. Which is the
Yeah.
one that made it back to town?
That would be one of the dwarves.
Okay. Well, I would let him know that Dwarf X made it back to town.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Well, we're going to make camp soon. So if you'd like to stay in the dungeon with us and then set out in the morning, the way back should be clear. Unless you want to leave now and go meet up with Berggert and Bort.
Oh, yeah, the dwarves.
Yep.
Yeah, if it's all clear, I'm gonna go back to them.
All right. Does he have a pack or anything?
He does.
Okay. Well, then he should have ration stuff, so. Does he have a water skin?
He does. Although it's looking rather deflated.
Yeah, I asked him to take the cork off his water skin, and I pull out a decanter of endless water and fill it up for him.
Oh, thanks. And I guess he's gonna go. He's gonna run down up the flight of stairs and back to the surface.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go check out this room that was once full of skeletons.
All right, let's go.
All right. Let's go. Give me an investigation check as you search through this room.
Reveal to me its secrets.
Well, you investigate this space and the bones therein. And so this large chamber is lined with alcoves where bodies would be stored, along with 5 kind of short hallways that are equally lined with these spaces. All of them are currently empty. By the looks of it, it looks like that massive pile of debris that you've left behind would have been the occupants.
Understandable.
As you're sifting through, though, you find You do find some coins left with the dead.
All right.
And there is a plaque at the center of the chamber, not visible from the side you guys approached. It would be like if you were coming in through the other doors, it's visible from that position. A plaque written in Elvish. You read Elvish, right?
Yep. I'm a health.
Hmm?
I said I'm a health.
Your health?
Half elf.
Hmm.
Sorry, back.
It reads, "Here lies the followers and retainers of our kingdom's most beloved daughter. Think on their sacrifice, driving back the mannish scourge."
Well, it's a thought that counts. So besides the currency, was there anything else interesting in the room?
Nothing in particular. It's mostly that much gold, silver, and copper worth of like coins and funerary objects.
Yeah. Trinkets, odds and ends.
Yeah.
Well, Sinclair has the mentality of the dead don't need it anymore. All right. Well, this was a dead end again. There's no extra exits.
No, there is an exit. It's on the opposite end of the room. Your back is currently to it because you found that plaque you were reading.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me reiterate that. Besides the way we came in, there is no other way out of here.
No, there is the door immediately behind you at the opposite end of the chamber from where you guys came in.
Well, let's go through that door.
The halfling even pointed to it. All right. You push open the doors and head on through. You can see here you're currently standing in an antechamber of elvish design, painted golden statues depicting warriors and wizards behind the wall. And you can see a long hallway at the end of this antechamber, which looks to be much more rough hewn.
Mm-hmm.
Like the stonework there is very minimalist, and it looks like it extends about 40 feet into a dark chamber.
Like it extends a total of 40 feet?
Correct.
All right. What's in the dark chamber?
Are you moving up, or are you just hanging out back here?
Well, if it's only 40 feet away, I can see it.
Fair enough. You can't see much of the chamber, but it does look like there's some rubble strewn on the ground. Broken bricks and plaster, powder.
How's Dern doing on HP?
Not too great.
You want some special touches real quick?
Sure.
A little something.
Yeah, at least I'm, not bloodied anymore. Oh, wait, no,
Then
I'm still
Farragut-
bloodied.
It's just ever so slightly. Then Farragut, you were pretty fucked up too.
I'm at 1 HP.
And a dream.
Yep.
Slightly better.
Yeah.
All right. Then, yeah, I'll start heading ahead of the party down that 40-foot hallway until I can see the back wall of the room, or reach the entrance, whichever comes first.
All right.
With 60 feet of dark vision.
All right. Yeah, you walk forward. You get about halfway down the hall when you see the far wall of the chamber you're walking towards.
All right.
Looks like it mostly goes to your left.
Okay.
As you reach the entrance to the room itself, you can see inside a large underground space. The architecture distinctly different from the chamber you've just been through. This looks significantly closer to oh, the human architecture from this region. The two halves of the chamber. On each half of this large space, you can see a statue. One depicting a knight wielding a hammer in two hands. The other statue is toppled on the ground, smashed in several places, and looks to have at one point depicted a farmer.
A farmer, you say?
At the north end of the chamber, you can see a fresco made out of small tiles, varying colors. Depicting the goddess Telenande. Candles, which are currently not burning, but look like at one point they were burning, melted wax and whatnot everywhere, are all over this chamber. Like wax is basically running down the side of any surface that could hold a candle.
Okay.
Other than that, the chamber is empty.
Are the candles lightable?
You do see wicks.
Okay. I'll just press digitation and light all of them. One by one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe passed out some spaghetti noodles to everybody to get the rest of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you start lighting the candles. And as you're going through, the candles are not lighting uniformly. Some of them light, typical what you'd expect orange flame. Others burn green, blue, and some almost crimson like red.
Is there a pattern?
Give me a investigation check. Yeah, so as you've gone through this room and lit all these candles up, there is a pattern. So, uh, get ready. This is classic Gilbert over engineering.
Well, as long as you have a longer list of hints than the last time.
So, the statue of the knight. The candles are lighting up in 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1 is red, 2 is green, 3 is blue, and 4 is a natural flame.
White.
Sure, I guess we can call it white.
I'm sorry, what was 1 and 2 again?
It's so red, green, blue, white.
It's an LED. It's a pixel.
It's a pixel.
The candles set up around the broken statue of a farmer are all white. And the candles set up around Telenande are white and green.
As in 1 is white, 2 is green.
Yes. The candles in front of Telenande are of only 2 colors. I'll be right back though. One moment. Have to use the restroom. I'm back.
Welcome
That
back.
look right?
Yes.
Okay. So the quadrants around the night, are they cardinal or not really?
They are.
Okay. So which of those quadrants is, or is it like the dividers are cardinals or the quadrants are cardinals?
The dividers.
Okay, so the northeast, uh, or northwest, northeast, north, or southwest, southeast.
Yes.
All right. So which direction is red then?
Red is west.
Wait. Okay, red is west. And then clockwise, I'm assuming?
Counterclockwise. Or, yes, you've got that right.
So
Because
green is
really,
south.
green is south. And
Yep.
then how are the candles around Telenunde divided? Or are they just uniformly white and green all over?
So the green candles burn on the left-hand side of the fresco, and the white burn on the right.
All right. Well, now I'll start tearing the room apart for secrets and hidden things.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Thank you, please.
All right. So you begin tearing the room apart. And you spot something of note. The farmer statue, now that you're kind of investigating the broken like chunk of statue, you can see that there is uh, this is only like this is barely visible inside the stone. You just catch like a corner of it. What looks like to be the edge, like the top edge of a metal rod inside of the statue. In addition, you spot that there is a seam at the base of each statue.
Okay.
Like I should clarify when I say a seam, like a lifted seam. Like these statues not fully resting on the ground. Or I should say the base isn't fully resting.
Yeah, there's a floating lip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll get down and take a closer look at that. See how big it is and if there's anything down there underneath all three.
All right. You have a light source?
I can make one. I have dark
All right.
vision, so.
I know, but black and white in these kind of circumstances,
Yeah,
bad
that's
contrast.
just like if I can see underneath there and see their stuff, then I would go get a light source. But if there's nothing of note, then yeah. So
yeah. So
if I need a light source, then I would have one.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So you got your light source. It highlights some of the space a little better, and you can see that it looks like there is. That's not even a quarter. It's like less than a centimeter of distance between the ground here and the statue's base, but you do see there is a metal rod in the middle underneath this.
All right. Well, I look over at Faradul and Fea. Hey, you guys want to pick something up?
I picked Sinclair up. Like this?
I pat Fea on the head. Not me. Thank you, though. You can put me back down.
He was just so eager to help.
I'm just like walking around, like measuring instruments and stuff. The party's just kind of standing there, and then I'm like, "Hey, you guys want to pick something up?" Fea's like, "Yes."
Whoop.
All right, yeah, put me back down, and the two of you pick the statue straight up. Like, don't tip it, don't twist it, just straight up in the air and hold it for a second.
All right, I can do that.
All right, pick the statue straight up perfectly.
You want to do an athletics check there, Gilbert, for that, or what?
No.
All right.
You're just lifting it?
Yep.
It does not lift.
Oh.
Okay.
I shake my head.
Then turn. Yeah. Yeah. Then give her a good old spin.
All right. It spins. Which one are you moving?
The farmer. It's an all white, so it's the safest.
All right. You begin spinning the farmer. It, in fact, spins. How far are you spinning it?
A quarter turn clockwise, just to get a feel for what it does.
All right, you turn it. One moment. What the fuck's my pick? Hold on. Okay. So you turn it a quarter clockwise.
Yep.
The flames turn blue.
Okay. Quarter turn anti-clockwise.
You turn it back to the original position, it turns white.
Okay, yeah, just checking to make sure it's not one of those, single state puzzles. Everything you do makes everything different. I hate those. I really hate those.
Yeah. It was something I had to make sure I avoided when I was doing this.
Oh, I've made one of those, but it's relatively simple to reset.
I know, but single state sucks.
Yeah, that's why you put a reset button in. That way you can have the, single state puzzle. Anyway, okay. Well, then we'll cycle through the farmer and see if he changes all the colors. So quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn.
He does.
All right.
So
then on to the knight.
Yeah, it goes blue, green, red, white, blue, green, red, white.
Okay. I'll leave the farmer at white for now, and then we'll go over to the knight. And oh yeah, these are on opposite sides of the Telenunde thing, right?
Correct.
Which one's which? Sorry, I don't have that notated.
Oh, the knight is to the west, the farmer to the east.
That doesn't help me. Left or right?
Oh, I'm sorry. The knight is to the left, the farmer to the right.
Okay, then yeah, set the farmer back to all white, and then cycle through the knight and see what happens. Quarter turns. Quarter turn clockwise, nothing fancy.
I'm sorry, my brain fucking shut down on your
I
plan.
talk fast. I apologize. We're leaving the farmer on white,
Right,
and then
right.
we're moving over to the knight and doing 1/4 turn clockwise.
Okay, because okay.
Yep.
I heard white knight right. It's just like, wait, what? No, not the rhymes.
No more rhymes now. I mean it.
Fuck, I can't remember the whole line, but something about a peanut.
Does anybody want a peanut?
All right. So the farmer is on white. The knight, you rotate to the right at night.
The knight is being rotated clockwise 1/4 turn.
All right. So now white is to the. God. Keep what I say to the right. White is facing east.
Okay. We'll turn it until green is facing Telenunde.
All right. You turn it until green faces Telenande.
Yep.
So 2/4 turns. White to the south. All right. So you do the 1/4 turns. White south, green lined up with the green on the Telenande statue, and the farmer is left on white. Okay. So you do so, and you hear the ka-tunk, 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 ka-tunk of machinery. As the statues drop a short distance, and you hear a thump of them hitting the stone, along with more thump, thump. As the fresco that you're looking at evaporates. Behind it, you can see, along with bare wall, a rectangular indent in the wall. Inside of which you can see a lump of cloth, like heavily wrapped up over itself. It is.
Detect magic.
You are detecting magic.
How large is the lump?
The lump is about 4 feet tall, about a foot wide.
That's not a lump.
Fair enough.
I'm thinking something fist-sized when you say lump. Okay.
That is a fair take.
All right. What school of magic?
There isn't one.
Nondescript magic lump. Okay.
Uneducated.
I look over at Dern. Think it's religious?
Does it look religious?
Oh, it's the Papa Divine Sense.
Yeah, I'll pop a divine sense on it.
Yeah, this space is consecrated.
Yeah, it's religious.
All right. Well, with some help, we'll bring it down and lay it flat. 4 feet tall, 1 foot wide. Is there a bobby pin?
What the fuck? I'm a dumbass. Those dimensions wouldn't make sense for what this is.
We have a lump that's not a lump.
No, it is. It's actually just that it's longer. It would be about 5.5 feet.
Does it look like a mummified corpse?
No.
Okay. That was my only concern. Like when you started the lump and then said it was 4 feet tall, and I'm like, well, if you took them off at the knees.
Just be a halfling. Real beanpole of a halfling.
Yeah. Or a really skinny dwarf, which isn't a thing. Anyway. So it's 5.5 feet tall and 1 foot across?
Correct.
All right. Yeah, we'll take it out of the recess and lay it on the floor.
All right.
And then, like I said, is there a bobby pin? Is there an obvious start to the cloth?
There is. It's on the back.
All right. Commence the unwrapping.
All right. You unwrap it. And boy, howdy, is this bandaged up. Eventually, as you get all these wrappings off, you see a polished. I suppose the best way to describe it would be a mahogany box, except that it is, oval in shape.
Mahogany.
And perfectly smooth on all sides. Almost like a elongated mahogany egg.
Mahogany.
You can see that there is a seam and a very simple pair of latches. The long sides on the left and right.
All right. So for detect magic, is the entire thing, the cloth, everything detect magic, or was it just the box inside?
Just the box inside.
Okay.
Well, technically, it's what's inside the box.
Yeah. So then, yeah, detect magic would have shown just that object. All right. Undo the clasps and open.
All right. Inside, kind of resting amongst what looks to be some rather nice animal hide, you see A staff made of gently twisting ash and engraved with spiraling runes.
All right. Are the runes in Elvish, I'm assuming?
They are not.
Interesting. What kind of arcana language is this?
This is not written in arcane script. It is written in a sibling script to common, typically associated with the Northman tribes.
All right. So it's common adjacent, so common can read it, kind of?
Yeah.
All right. What do the magic words say?
Well, as you read over it, it looks like this staff has on it 600, I'm sorry, 787 words for wind, each one very finely carved into the wood.
Well, this blows.
Ha ha.
Okie doke. Well, until we can cast Identify, we'll put it back in the mahogany box. And I'll whop that down in the bag of holding.
Alrighty.
Are the wrappings particularly nice?
They are fairly nice wrapping. Like, think like high quality gauze.
Yeah. So
Which
they'd
actually, I
work good
suppose.
for counterfeiting.
Hmm?
They'd work good for counterfeiting stuff.
What stuff are you counterfeiting with gauze?
Old books. For like the binding, the glue, and all that, where you put the pages together, you typically use a woven mat of cloth that looks like
Really?
bandages.
I didn't know that that was gauze.
Well, it's
The
not
more you
gauze
know.
specifically.
But yeah, it's basically yeah, this is gauze. It is
Okay.
literally a thin woven fabric.
All right. I'll add that to the counterfeiting crap. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. And then yeah, we'll make our way back out the way we came. Unless wait, is there another door in here? I always forget that.
There is. There is a pair of pillars and a short little flight of stairs. We're talking like a 3-foot flight at the south end of the room, kind of like an antechamber that looks to lead to a stairwell that goes up.
Okay. Well, been a long day. Do we want to take a nap?
Nice long nap.
Yes, I think our long rest would do good here.
I don't think we have anybody that can Lehman's, do we? Mister,
What?
can you do Lehman's or no?
No.
Okay. I don't know what do you have stacked in your pile of bullshit, so.
No, CERN is a Hexblade Warlock Paladin, so he's all about the combat.
Yeah. I just didn't know. I knew you were part Warlock, but I didn't know how much Warlock you went in.
Just enough to get.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't
second
have.
level
Yep.
spells, But I don't have. It's not one of my.
Actually, I don't know if Lehman's is a Warlock spell, but either way, yeah, we'll take a rest in this room. This is a good spot. 2 points of entry, consecrated ground. I'm sure the paladins will be nice and happy.
Yep. I guess we should set a watch order before we go to sleep.
That would be beneficial.
Anyone got any preferences?
Makes no difference to me. I have 25 passive, so wherever you feel that's most useful.
That'll be a watch order.
We begin our long rest.
All right. Dern and Cern, Fayas, and Claire Faradul. All right. So you lot stay down here for the night. Absolutely. Nothing goes wrong. Additionally, as you guys wake up, you heal an extra point of exhaustion, and if your hit points have been reduced, they are restored.
Nice.
I remember someone lost a bunch of hit points to that, but
That was
I don't
me.
remember who.
Oh yeah, you had a good chunk taken out of you. It
Ah,
was like 30 something.
yeah.
Well, the
I
extra
slept so
exhaustion
good.
repair is going to be nice for. Yeah, we'll have to mark this on the map so we take our long rests here.
I slept so good it felt
We,
like
we got to
I
figure
ate
out how to
candy.
steal the dungeon, right? We'll just take the whole dungeon with us as a portable room.
Just chisel out the floor and put it in a portable hole. On our to-do list of things to get. But anyway, Gilbert, yeah, this is what I was thinking. I didn't know how to pronounce it. I still don't know how to pronounce it.
Moslin?
Yeah, it's basically gauze.
Ah.
But yeah, when if I was going to be counterfeiting a book, that would be perfect for the binding.
Yes, actually.
So I just converted that over to 100 gold worth of counterfeiting. think that's unfair, you're welcome to change it. I don't care.
I'm sorry, I phased out there for a second. What?
No, I was talking to Gilbert.
We're plotting to bump you off.
Oh, okay, yeah, that seems reasonable.
What?
We're gonna head cap you
What?
and CERN.
You'd have to kill CERN. We're a package deal.
What if I gave you 1,000 platinum pieces?
To do what?
2,000?
CERN has been my older brother for years. I am appalled.
You're your own older brother?
10,000.
He is my older brother. He is older than me.
Okay.
All right.
What about 2 million gold pieces? Would you kill Dern?
I would tell Dern that you had 2 million gold pieces and you are cultists, and let him go.
Cultists, swear.
These cultists that have $2 million have stolen it from the people. And I would tell Dern this because I would know better, but Dern wouldn't. And Dern would do what Dern normally does and Righteous Crusade, and we would kill everything that moved.
What if it was the Flumph Pope that told you this?
The Flump is not the Pope. He is a monster. He must die like the rest.
But Flumphs, though. Don't you know the basic rules of adventuring? Always, always, always trust a Flumph.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to that flump? Did he stay with Introvan?
Probably in a jar.
I would
somewhere.
imagine he did.
Yeah, he's my secretary.
Can't wait to go back and you'll have a beholder moved in.
I mean, that beholder might move in, yeah.
The one that was in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Introvan sent him an open invitation, so I have a feeling he'll move in.
Yeah, he'll be in one of the lower levels, probably in research and development.
But no, he's a salesman. He'd be right on the dock. He sells magic items.
It's true.
He's
But I
also
believe
security.
we would need some research and development on him.
That's like Introvan's bread and butter.
I know. I mean, I'm just thinking of the experiments. Unfortunately, the character I have back at the thing wouldn't be a part of that. That would be appalling to him.
No, you just pray a lot.
Yeah, he just prays a lot. The good father.
God help
He
their
has to stay
souls.
behind because he has to protect the children's soul from them becoming monsters to Introvan.
Too late. Anyway, antechamber door. We waddle over to it.
Sorry, what are you waddling to?
The door in here that we
There's no door.
well, stairs.
Oh, yeah, those are still there. You sure you want to do that?
No, on second thought, we can just sit here.
All right. The party sits there, and eventually they also come to old age. All right.
Damn it, I'm 10 years closer than everybody else now.
Let's go.
And
Howdy ho.
yeah, you guys head up the stairs. All right, let's see here. 1 second, I gotta grab the map. All right, you head up the stairs into a storeroom.
Ah, yes, the loot room.
Inside, you can see barrel upon barrel upon barrel, along with rows of shelving filled with jars. At the far end of the room, about 10 feet away from a closed wooden door, is a simple wooden chest. The style of this room matches the same uh, human architecture and sensibilities from the previous chamber.
Well, I'll start poking around.
Yeah, let's start poking around. See what's in there.
Well, you discover that there is a great deal of apricot jelly in here. Well, it used to be apricot jelly.
Oh.
Well,
So it's like a candy now? What happens to jelly when it gets old?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. What happens to jelly if it's 1,500 years old?
Well,
hang
I
on.
believe at that point you would just have residue.
Yeah, at 1,500 years, that might be a little too much.
Exactly.
But at some point in those 1,500 years, it might have turned into alcohol if some yeast got in there.
I was gonna say, if any of the barrels do have liquid in them, we could try purify food drink. It might have palatable alcohol.
Well, you swish. It looks like a few of them have liquid. It looks like most of them have been compromised.
Yeah, we'll take all the least compromised ones and put them all together, and I'm assuming one of you guys can do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Purify food or drink?
Oh, no.
Dern or Cern.
Uh,
Like, even if you don't have it prepared, I'll stow the barrel and we can
yeah, I don't have it
later if you
prepared, but
have
I
it.
can cast it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll fashion some straps on the barrel and give it to Faya as a backpack.
All right, so should I put it on my character sheet?
A barrel of apricot mystery juice. And then we'll
Sure.
probably forget about it.
Sorry, repeat that?
Oh, I said we're going to combine all of the, reasonable remaining liquid that's not in compromised containers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to fashion backpack straps on the barrel, like tying it off and, reinforcing it, and then putting it on Faya's back.
Okay.
Because we don't have purified food and drink prepared, but we might be able to make a palatable alcohol out of it by removing all of the bad stuff.
All right.
Down the road, we invent apricot schnapps.
Hell yeah.
I want toast now. I think I have a lot of apricot jelly in the pantry, actually.
I have apple jelly.
I like jelly.
Well, it's technically called apple butter because it's not actually it's like really reduced applesauce.
Oh, yes, yeah. So those kind of butters, for example, I came across one that was it was bacon.
Bacon butter?
Yes.
I believe that's just called lard.
No. Like this is like a jelly.
Sorry, I had to, Gilbert. I'm sorry.
It's like jellied bacon. I shit you not. It looks like brown vomit, but it tastes like pulled pork.
Well,
Hold on. I have to prove I'm
no,
not
I
crazy
believe
now.
you.
Okay, I'm back. It looks like we used it up. We don't currently have it. Okay.
I believe
Okay,
you.
so I'm back.
Yes, so we claim the potential apricot schnapps. Was there anything
Yes.
else of use or note in this place?
There's a chest.
Oh yeah, the chest. I go look at the chest.
Yeah, Ruffles, are you feeling okay?
Not really. No, I'm tired.
Okay, I was gonna say, because man, your loot senses are like suppressed.
I had an incredibly long day dealing with two people that I don't genuinely have good feeling towards.
I'll
So,
do it.
Oh, that's
yeah,
unfortunate.
I'm very burnt out. But the second one I won't have to deal with anymore. They sold their bar. That's why I was there.
Have you tried consuming some apricot schnapps? That might improve your day.
Well, he also had cheese earlier, so I mean that made the day automatically better.
Naturally. But now that you mention it, yeah, I could take a
not-
shot at tequila. That would smooth me out a little bit.
Now I want cheese again. Fuck you guys, you're the worst.
Yes.
Anyway.
I crave cheese now.
Great. Box chest.
Yes, right. Indeed. You can see that there's an inscription on it. It reads donations and offerings.
I crack it open. I don't even check for traps. Oh, I forgot that's not my favorite tequila.
One second.
That one's a bit tart.
Mm.
Now, the bottle somebody gave me because they didn't like it. But they're like, oh, but you like tequila. And I'm like, I like good tequila.
Well, I mean, there's the second option of free tequila.
I like
oh, yeah,
jelly,
I took it.
bratwurst, and cheese.
Ah, very nice.
By the way, apparently you guys have good bratwurst up in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
My mother was up there a few weekends ago,
part?
and I don't know. I think it was up by Green Bay.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down. There's a lot of places that do bratwurst around.
I know,
Green Bay.
I know, right? Point is, really good bratwurst and sausage. Holy shit! It's pretty good beef jerky too.
Look up. Oh well, I'll make a note of it in your DMs for you. Anyway.
Oh my god, you're getting
box.
so fucking sidetracked with the food right now.
I know I'm getting more cheese. Offering box. I crack it open.
You crack open the offering box.
Well, yeah. Clearly, nobody's been around for a while. I've already eaten more than half this block of cheese.
I'm not seeing a problem.
How can y'all do that?
Oh, I'm not either.
You can't sit and eat a block of cheese. This is no.
What? No, you slice it up and
Well, I know,
pieces.
but my brother could do that too. He would sit there and just slice up. I couldn't do that. That's just too much cheese.
You can't just eat cheese. What are you, lactose intolerant?
I just skipped the slicing.
No. I don't know.
Well, see, the problem is a lot of cheeses that I eat are like a sharp cheddar or something like that that are a little bit harder to bite into like that.
It's fair.
So I tend to slice because you can bite into a slice a lot easier.
That's fair. See, I go for a little bit more of the softer cheeses usually.
Yeah. Yeah, like Kobe's and stuff.
Yeah.
Or just get a block of Velveeta.
Velveeta's really easy to make.
Well, Velveeta is not really cheese, so
That's the joke.
Yeah.
Fucking Velveeta.
You can make homemade Velveeta that's made with actual cheese. Really good.
Velveeta, aisle 5, top shelf, right hand side, 2/3 the way down. It's a section about 1.5 feet wide.
It's kind of sad you know that so well.
I work customer service and retail.
Yeah, that's it's kind of sad that you know that so well because so many people asked you where the Velveeta is.
Peanut butter, jelly, Nutella, and all similar products are located aisle 3, left-hand side, between 10 to 25 feet down on your left.
No, hold on. Peanut butter and jelly and like Nutella. That makes sense.
The next item in sequence is mayonnaise.
I mean, no strong opinion on that one.
Are they even identifiable as pelts?
Actually, yes.
Interesting. Well,
at least until you touch them. When you touch them, they get kind of...
What happens?
They get a little crumbly if you try touching them. Coming apart almost like a dried grass when you pull on it.
So is the sinew of the leather intact?
Not really.
Okay, then they're not worth grabbing. If I can't make glue with them, they're useless.
Sinclair says as he leaves behind the gold and the silver.
No, that's already been
copper.
pocketed.
Well, look, you can't make glue out of it, so...
Well, in the context of rotten pelts, I can't make glue with it. They're not worth taking. Okay. So, are there any other doors in here?
Yes. There's a door 10 feet from the chest.
I look at Dern. You good to go back on point?
I open the door and walk through.
All right, you walk through. It takes you to a staircase, which goes up, and as you follow it, you find that it ends in a bricked up archway. Or I suppose it's less of a bricked up archway and more of a archway with a big fucking slab in front of it.
No, we can fix that.
I was going to ask if the archer was happy to see us.
Does it look like that this filling was added after the place was built?
Oh, yeah.
I push it down.
All right, you push. Give me a athletics check, strength athletics check. Well, this isn't Baldur's Gate 3, so that's not an auto succeed. Yeah, so you start pushing with your little gnomish arms. And it kind of budges, but man, this is a heavy hunk of stone. It looks like you might need some assistance.
Hey, Feridal, fam.
Yep. In a huff and a puff, and we push it on down.
All right. Feridal, Fea, strength athletics. Holy shit. Fea, you fucked up. Why didn't you get in at 22?
You had one job.
Just pretend I did.
God, she whiz, Fea. Those skeletons really did fuck you up. All right. Yeah, you guys managed to push. It goes out about half a foot and then falls forward with a loud bang. The stone shatters. Or I shouldn't say it shatters, but it does split. And you can see yourselves.
All that to see a fucking mirror?
Smart ass. And what you see here is a rather familiar looking landing. A column of light streams down in the center, and you can see a set of ropes dangling down.
Oh, hey.
Oi! Oi, down there! Anyone there?
Yo!
Hey, what was that noise?
Beats me!
Yeah, you can see one of the dwarves, sticking his head over the opening. You guys are back by the entrance.
Well, be a good time to go up and unload shit.
We should go check out and see if that scepter is accessible now.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't too far from here, right?
Yeah. So we head back down.
Well, I still think we should go up and unload weight.
Okay.
Take like 2 minutes. Wait, am I the Kool-Aid man?
We're all the Kool-Aid man.
Ah, yes, classic Family Guy humor. I don't know what's funny about it, but it's allegedly a comedy show.
A lot of Family Guy is context.
A lot of Family Guy is garbage.
Oh yeah, they do overdo the jokes sometimes.
It's just never worked for me. I always preferred like Simpsons or Futurama. King of the Hill.
All right. Yeah, we climb up, unload some stuff, and then climb back down and go check out the scepter.
Indeed, you climb up there, you see the dwarves and the halfling hanging out, doing their breakfast time stuff. By the smell in the air, they just finished eating bacon.
Bacon.
You can see the dwarf with the last strip of bacon making eye contact with you guys before immediately eating that piece of bacon.
Sinclair draws his bow.
The dwarf begins reaching for his axe.
All right. Yeah, we hang out. We say, "Hey, we found human shit," and then we go back down. I suppose it's been a day. There's a fucking, what was his name? Fibble. Fibble. Does he feel better and want to join us?
He does seem calmer, but no, he does not want to go back down there.
Okay. All right, back down. Let's go see if the water scepter's unlocked.
So run that by me again, I think.
We're gonna go back down.
Okay.
And then go check out the water scepter room, that big open room that had the magical barrier in the middle.
Gotcha.
See if that's been unlocked with all the shit that we did beyond it.
So, you scurry back down the hole, walk down the long flight of stairs and corridors, and make your way back into that large vaulted chamber. You can see
Yes.
set amongst 8 pillars a pedestal upon which is that ivory rod. You can see a faintly glowing magical field.
Well, if anybody knows how to take a I don't remember what the spell is called. Wall of Force? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
You basically need Disintegrate.
Yeah. If anybody knows how to take down a permanent wall of force.
I don't.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. Can we go through the walls around it?
Well, no, it's a sphere
Ah,
in the middle of a room.
yes, the perfect defense.
Have we tried violence?
Well, I would say considering our apt knowledge of magic, violence probably won't do anything.
That I'm stumped.
Is there anywhere in this room? Like, if I remember, this room was pretty large. Did we explore everything in this room?
I don't think so. I think we fought the ghosts and just moved on. Like we poked at the sphere and found it was
Right, and then I just went immediately to the deepest area,
Yep.
which led us to that. I was curious, is there anything else in this room that we haven't checked out yet?
Not by my notes.
Okay.
I'll give it a once over. See if there's a secret lever we missed.
Give me an investigation check. Nay.
All right, I checked the other half. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
All right, so we have this room, and then there was the hallway and a dining room. Actually, I don't genuinely remember the layout. That's kind of your thing, Intervent. I'm very bad with layout memory. Or Intervent. Dern.
Yeah, so like after this, I think it was all pretty much just a one straight shot. This was the only room I couldn't remember if we had checked out everything in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember if this room had branches in it or not either, but it doesn't sound like it.
Right, yeah, well, if it doesn't, then I guess we're done. There's nothing we can do to get that scepter.
Yeah. For now.
Time to go.
All right, you guys are heading back up to the surface?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're done in here.
I don't think there's any stones
We
unturned
found,
that we found.
Yeah, we found the necromantic cultist and, purged them.
I have the head. Evidence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, evidence is,
Well, for you guys, it doesn't matter, but Sinclair is considering the fact there might be a bounty on this guy.
And don't forget you have the elvish princess's
Yep, I have that noted down.
Head.
Yeah, that's not going in the wagon. That's staying in the bag of holding. But like Faya, you could take that apricot juice barrel off your inventory now that we exited. I do like the classic Skyrim style, Gilbert. That was a nice little touch. You got to the end. Here's the entrance. Yeah, I just realized
I figured it made sense given the fact that it used to be a human religious site to Telenonde. Then the elves took the land, bricked over that human shit, and dug their own section. And built up their own space on top.
yeah. So just to be clear, Gilbert, that 40-foot hallway that led into the human section with the Telenonde shrine with the wind staff, that did not have any branches in it.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, it was linear. All right. Yeah, that was the only spot that I didn't remember. As you can tell, I haven't been paying attention to doors very well today.
It's all good. We're all a little tired.
Yeah. And I also
I'm
just
burnt out
opened
from
up
my vacation.
the barge inventory and realized I still have it mixed with the Institute inventory. So now I'm going through and sorting what's in the barge and what's in the wagon and what's in the Institute.
Yeah, you'll want to take off the Institute stuff. That's functionally out of play.
Exactly, yeah, but we still have access to it, like that currency and all that. It's still technically ours.
Bit of an oopsie there.
All right, but yeah, with you guys climbing up those ropes, I think we'll call it there for the day.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Just, everyone seems a bit